Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. By the end of 1923 Season 2, Episode 3, Elizabeth reaches her breaking point, and it's not hard to see why. The Dutton Ranch isn't just a tough place to live, it's a life-threatening one. Surviving back-to-back encounters with deadly wildlife is enough to make anyone reconsider their choices. A mountain lion attack followed by a rabid wolf bite? That's more than bad luck. That's a constant state of danger. If not for timely rescues, she wouldn't have made it. So, when Elizabeth decides she's had enough, it's not just frustration, it's survival. The ranch has always been a battleground, with Donald Whitfield and Creighton plotting to take control. But for Elizabeth, the threats aren't just about land disputes. It's about whether she can even survive this life. Jack Dutton's love for Elizabeth is undeniable, but his devotion to the ranch is just as strong, if not stronger. And that's the real problem. In a marriage, love isn't just about grand gestures or promises. It's about showing up. Time and time again, Jack has chosen the ranch over his wife, leaving her alone to deal with the dangers of this world. Of course, protecting his family's legacy is important, but at what cost? His absence isn't just a logistical problem, it's an emotional one. Elizabeth didn't grow up in this life. She wasn't raised to expect that her husband would be gone for long stretches, fighting battles that put him in constant danger. She needs support, and Jack keeps proving that he can't give her that in the way she needs. What makes Jack's failure even more apparent is the contrast between him and Spencer Dutton. Spencer has made Alexandra his priority, time and time again, much like their father, James Dutton, did with Margaret. Meanwhile, Jack models himself after Jacob, but there's a crucial difference. Jacob has Kara, and she's as strong and unshakable as he is. Kara understands the sacrifices required to keep the ranch alive, but Elizabeth isn't built the same way. Jack can't afford to follow Jacob's example because Elizabeth isn't Kara, and expecting her to adapt to the same level of resilience is unfair. If he wants his marriage to survive, he needs to step up in ways he hasn't yet. Now, Elizabeth has given Jack an ultimatum. Leave the ranch and go to Boston with her, or she moves on without him. So far, he's refused, unwilling to abandon his family in their time of need. But the question remains, will he eventually change his mind? It's a heartbreaking decision because no matter what, someone loses. And while we know the Dutton lineage continues through Yellowstone, that doesn't mean Jack and Elizabeth's future is set in stone. With Spencer and Alex's son likely inheriting the ranch, there's a possibility that Jack could carve out a different life for himself, a life that prioritizes Elizabeth. But will he make that choice? Or will his loyalty to the Dutton name doom his marriage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Jack is making the right choice by staying? Or is he letting Elizabeth down in the worst way possible?